Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Madam Oyun Sanjasuren, President of the United Nations Environmental Assembly, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen. I'm privileged to be here today to address this first conference of this year on education as a driver for the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. I'm particularly pleased to know that this conference is taking place in Ahmedabad in India in collaboration with the Minister of Environment and Forest and Climate Change of the Government of India. I'm also pleased that this conference is being co-organized in collaboration with UNESCO and UNEP. First of all, let me begin by wishing you all a very happy new year. 2016 will be another milestone year. We know that 2015 was an extremely important year for the adoption of the Sustainable Development Goals, for the Addis Ababa Conference on Development, but also in December 2015, the world gathered in Paris and adopted the Paris Agreement on Climate Change. So while 2015 was a very important milestone in adopting and approving agreements and adopting decisions, 2016 will see the beginning of the implementation of all of these agreements, as well as the goals that the world leaders agreed upon in September in New York. In order to achieve these goals, we all know that education is key. Without education, we will not be able to transform our societies. Our children and our children's children will not understand what we meant when we met in New York to adopt the Sustainable Development Goals, or when over 150 leaders of the world met in Paris in discussing and finally agreeing on the climate change. Without a change of behavior, without a change of our lifestyles, without a change on the way we see the world, without new pathways, we will not be able to achieve this. And there is no way that this can be achieved without education. UNEP has been working very closely with a number of partners, including UNESCO, in trying to promote education for sustainable development. So for today, I have three main messages for you. First, that environmental education as a cross-cutting issue is instrumental to the implementation of all 17 Sustainable Development Goals. I insist, all 17 goals. Secondly, sustainable development is a choice, an educated choice coming from knowledge, awareness, and from a capacity to comprehend the complexity of issues and to find viable solutions. Environmental education empowers. It empowers us, it empowers our children, and it empowers societies to build, renew, and improve our capacity to solve complex issues that are constantly changing and evolving. Through education and training, we are becoming more capable to use tools, new technologies, and knowledge to create new and more holistic environmental solutions that also balance with other economic and social needs. Thirdly, education is one of the most systematically constituted social change strategies. Education is a driver for delivering behavior change through sharing knowledge and promoting diversity. Environmental education has the potential to support social movement towards sustainability. So the new SDGs open up new opportunities for education in big ways. The envisioned changes require new skills, new knowledge, and new thinking. Rising up to this challenge, we need to invest in the reorientation of curriculum, greening campuses, facilities, and cultivating sustainable lifestyles among students. Meanwhile, we also need to explore innovations in modern education to reduce and bridge the gaps between North and South. It is in response to this that UNEP has been working with more than 800 universities in the Global Universities Partnership on Environment and Sustainability, GUPES in short. With these universities, we promote new curriculum, we develop new curriculum for environmental sustainability and to help societies get to grasp with the new challenges that we are faced with. The advent of massive open online courses, MOOCs, is expanding the reach of quality higher education across national, age, gender, and financial barriers. Recently, UNEP organized its first MOOC on disasters and ecosystems. More than 13,000 participants from across 180 countries participated to this important training. We would like to develop additional training courses, and there's one already going on marine litter, but new ones will be coming on REDD+, on climate change adaptation, on nutrients and wastes in oceans and coasts, on ecosystem approaches and systems thinking. So MOOCs have opened up new opportunities for all of us to learn from where we live, to learn from where we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this moment to recall the ancient wisdom, as Plato said 2,000 years ago. The direction in which education starts a man will determine the future of his life. Now, this is true for women as well. I think it is precisely the reason why we are having this important conference in Ahmedabad at the beginning of the journey towards transforming our world, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Thank you for this opportunity to join you at this conference. UNEP is committed towards strengthening our partnership and engagement on environmental education as one of the key drivers for the successful implementation of the SDGs. I wish you success in this meeting, and I wish you all in the beginning of this year.